Nah. Nah, that didn't work. Okay. So hello everyone, welcome to the therapy room. So just waiting on Santa Claus coming, and to be honest with you, I was watching the other night a video, and this, what I've got here, has intrigued me. There you go. That's it, it's just a wee box like that, okay. I'm always looking for upgrades to do on my motorhome, and I love it when I find something like this which is as cheap as chips, but at the same time as well, it's something I feel that every motorhome should have come equipped with years ago, because, well, let's get right into it. It's a Jansite tpms, which is a tyre pressure monitoring system. Yeah, and it's on that wee box. Okay, now I'll borrow that box, so I can put that on that wee box, and that's not helping it, so there you go. I'm borrowing another box of someone else. Oh, come on. Anyway, right, so what is a tyre pressure monitoring system? You take all the new Fandango cars, motorhomes, I suppose lorries as well, right? It's all to do with a valve that's inserted into your wheel, which has a wee module on the bottom. This in turn picks up your tyre pressure and basically sends it to, it's not on your dash, there'll be a, usually it's the shape of a square with the four wheels on the side, and if something happens you've got the orange warning light showing a wee flat tyre, and it'll have a pressure, so you'll know you've got your, we'll just use 30, right, as a blanket. So if all your tyres are at 30 and one drops down to say 26 because it's got a slow, you picked up a slow puncture and you're round in the road, this thing will bang on and it lets you know that you've got a puncture and you're losing tyre. Well, it's not letting you know you've got a puncture at least, but at least it's, you're losing tyre, that's the main thing. Could be for a faulty valve. So anyway, I find that if you're on the motorway and you're doing 60, 70 mile an hour and you get a warning like that you've got a flat tyre, or a tyre on its way to go flat because it's lost in air, you have time to pull over to the hard shoulder, okay? Whereas if you're on a motorway, and I've had this actually happen to me, where it's just a slight bit of poundage and you'll go, heck, I'll blow it up. But what you got to realise is that tyres expand and contract with the heat and the cold. So when you start driving, right, the air pressure actually increases by a couple of pounds in your tyre. So what is actually happening though is when it starts leaking and dropping, you've got, what's the best way of putting it, the bead on the wheel that where it seals, and there's air could actually escape. Now once a bigger volume of air escapes, flat very quickly. So at least with this kind of a system, giving you a bit of a warning. So without further ado, now what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to try and bring this down. Come on baby, it's not wanting to come out, it's because I've got the auto face on. Right, so bring this down and there you go, to the table in front of us. So I'll just move that out the road, and here's the box. Now I'm going to open it up that way so that you guys have actually got what to see. So first thing you get is your instructions. Well, they're not in English and I'm a man, so don't need them. The thank you card, don't need that. Now these are the tools for that come with that you need. These are what's called a lock nut, right? And what happens is you've got these are actually the sensors. So you take off your old dust caps and then pop that bad boy on, and that there. Now they're also, I'm not sure if I can get this in there now, like, okay, please focus. Please focus. Focus doesn't seem to be wanting to work on this. So, right, they're individually marked. So that one is RR. So that's rear right. Then you've got RL. that's rear left. Get them that way. Then that one is FR, and you've got FL. Now I don't know why, for some reason there is A, B, C and D on them as well, but hey ho. Now you also get your, oh, that's a wee sticky pad to stick it to your dash. There's a USB to, it's a micro type C, but hey, I'll take it. Couple of batteries, and here's the toy itself. Yeah, that's empty, and there you go. That's it. Okay. Now, the reason I bought this type was it's also solar powered, right? So although you've got the on the side there for to charge it up, it is also solar powered. Now, I think it's, I'm not sure, but it's one of them. Nah, no that ain't. Nah, no that ain't. And, oh, there you go. So, the screen currently just now is blinking, right, because it's looking for the said sensors. Okay, so what I'll go and do is, it's getting dark outside and it's a bit frosty. If you want a more in depth into this, I can do one later when it's actually brighter. But what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go outside and I'm going to wait to put these sensors onto my wheels. Okay. Right, I'm back. Woo! What can I say? Well, I'll tell you what, first things first, remote control.
Rear right tire low pressure. Front right tire low pressure. Rear right tire low pressure. Front right tire low pressure.
Now, the reason it's coming up with a warning is I've only done the left hand side, right? So all I've done is I've screwed these things on. So as you can see, right, the two on this side is the left hand side, okay? So they've got readings of my tyres. The two on this side, they're no fitted yet, so they're still reading 0. Because I've got two on this side, the system started working. And because the system started working, that's it now, doing a check, and it's flashing there. And now you've got to watch actually, I've deliberately bought this one. This one has an audible. You do get cheaper ones, which were last year and before's model, which doesn't have this voice thing into it. Might not be important to you, but I just thought the fact that it's got the newer version of electrics and that into it, and I was hoping there was a big improvement to the solar panel on that. So, but all in all, actually, I'm actually quite chuffed with this because there's something here. So, if you hang on, right. So these figures here, I wish I could get this to actually. Nah, you know what? It's not actually going to focus, and I don't know. It's probably something on my camera that I've got wrong, right? But hello. Fucking hell. Thing, what it is, right? What was it? Oh, yeah. So it's actually telling me what the temperature is outside. So it's 2 degrees Celsius outside just now, and my van hasn't got the temperature thermometer thing. So that's actually a Brucey bonus onto this. So I now know what my tyre pressures are, but also know what the temperature is outside just now. And this actually also measures the temperatures of your tyres, which I've never had an instance to really worry about that, but hey, well, it is what it is. But to be fair, I'm looking at now where to mount this, obviously on the front and the dash, and I'm actually in two minds because, well, I've got the cable here because I've actually I plugged it in, so as you can see it's just quite straightforward. Plug it in and boom, that's it. I don't want the wire showing. I'm going to try and hide this as much as I can. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do another video later on over, I'll probably come after Christmas because I don't want to bombard people with videos, it's not necessary. But I thought this would be a great stocking for somebody. So if you've not got tyre pressure monitor into your motor, and well, and you've not got the temperature gauge for outside in your motor, go and give this wee thing a wee look. So, and honest, you'll be pleased, eh? So what I'll do is, I'm going to go and fit the other two now. I'm more than delighted with this, to be honest with you. It's going to be a cracking wee addition. So I'll get an update on it once because I've got to go and check my tyres, and I've got to go and get this all reset up. I've got to go and get it installed, and I've got a funny feeling that I'm going to install it someplace, and I'm not even going to bother with this, with the solar panel. I'm actually going to have it hardwired in into a wee box of tricks because I've got a couple of spare USBs that have got nothing in them, so hide the wire, reroute it in. So till the next time, have a Merry Christmas, and I'll see you between Christmas and the New Year. I'll give you an update on this one finished, and I've got something else in mind as well. Are you having problems with your rubber trim? I've got a solution to that. All the best to the next one. Take care.